what's up, my peoples? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and welcome to another exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff, the series where I teach interpretive dance. I am a tree. The gentle breeze moves me. No, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Anyway, so I picked up these things recently. These are the Udo Lupin versus Pat's little figures here, and I figured since there's nothing new mainline-wise out at the moment, I figured these will be my time fillers for when there's nothing mainline coming out, so we are going to put together these little dudes and dudettes, and since they are individually numbered, we'll start off with number 1 being Lupinranger. So let's just get right down to the nitty and the gritty. As you can see, you have your Lupinrangers, your Patrangers. You also have a set of accessories. Sad Pac-Man! You always get the Sad Pac-Man. Bunch of stuff and things that I cannot read. More things and stuff that I cannot read, besides the numbers anyway. Yay! Alright, okay, let's just get down to it. Get down to it. And put it together. Let's go. Let's go. Take out the figure. Get out. Get out. Ah! Get that out. Alrighty. Just open this up, and in here are our instructions here as far as the sticker placement, because that's really all we're doing with these figures, is just putting stickers on it. So it's not really building anything as opposed to just stickering a figure, but hey, oh, and the candy, this is not good candy, it's not good, I don't like it one bit. Anyway, did I smack the camera? I'm so sorry, Anyway, there's the figure, there's the cape, get out the field, cape, and the stickers. We have stickers, but get out. Get out of my way. Get out of my life forever. Get out. Okay, so here we have the base figure looking like he was just in an accident. Let's get him straightened out here. Okay, so he's got his cape. That's going to plug onto the back. We'll put the cape on once we're all done stickering him up. There you go. So you can see it's just very, not a whole lot to it. Just red and black. So, yeah, we gotta give Lupin Red here some color. He needs his color. Alright, so let's get down to it. So what are we doing first? What are we doing first? What can we do first? What should we do first? I don't know. How about we start off easy? We'll just start off with his belt buckle here. Of course, I have my sticker applying tweezers from toyhacks.com. Toyhacks.com. If the camera would focus, but anyway. I love these tweezers. They're good sticker applying tweezers. So let's just put his belt buckle on. There you go, and we're done. That's not it. That's not it at all. We're not even close. Not even close to done. Okay, so let's do the shoulder pads. So 3 and 4 go on his shoulders. That makes perfect sense. That makes total sense. So how do these go? Like that. Oops, hey, don't stick. Wait, you don't stick until I tell you to stick. Okay, buddy? I'm in charge here. Not you. Not you. Not you. There you go. Alright, so we got one shoulder on, and the next shoulder, because you gotta have 2 shoulders, you just have to, you just have to. Second shoulder, whoop, there you go. Now he's starting to look like somebody, special. So we got that going on. What is next? We'll do the body stuff before we do the helmet. We'll save the helmet for last. Okay, so 5 and 5 are the forearm pieces. Where's 5 and 5? Where is 5 and 5? 5, that's 6 and 6. Here's 5 and 5. 5 and 5. So these just wrap around his forearms. Hooray for wrapping around forearms. Okay. Get around. Oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's a lovely thing right there. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? That's lovely. That's so lovely. It's so lovely. It's the loveliest thing I've ever seen in my life. The loveliest of lovely things. Isn't that lovely? It's lovely. Don't argue with me. It's lovely. Don't deny it. Don't try to fight it. Just accept it. It's lovely. Anyway. This is what happens in these videos. I just slowly lose my mind. More so than I already have. You know, but that's... Alright, so now 6 and 6 are the wrist pieces. So now we're using 6 and 6. So we're just gonna close. Boop. There we go. So while I'm doing this, let me explain a little bit of geography here, because apparently there are some who are not aware of how geography works and how international shipping works. As far as like getting new Kamen Rider and Super Sentai toys go, here's the thing. I live in America. This stuff is sold in Japan, so it takes time for me to get things here in America from Japan. It takes time. So I will never have anything the same week it comes out. Never. Like, never. It's not possible, even with the fastest shipping, and I don't think anybody offers anything faster than EMS shipping. At least no store that I shop at offers anything faster than EMS shipping, and I don't know if there is anything faster than EMS shipping. And that still takes 3 to 5 days. So, you know, like literally the first reviews of the Evil Trigger came out, people are already asking me, when are you going to get the Evil Trigger? Like, not now, because it's still in Japan. International shipping is a thing that has to happen, and that takes time. So yeah, I will never have that stuff the same week it comes out. It will always be the week after. There's a reason why I do my Kamen Rider and Super Sentai videos on the weekends, because usually around Thursday or Friday is when I actually get that stuff in the mail. So, you know, that's why I save these for the weekend. You just sit right there. So what's next? 7 and 7. But yeah, that's how it works, peoples. That's how it works. I will never have this stuff the same week it comes out. You know, the Japanese reviewers can review that stuff like on day 1 because they live where this stuff is sold. So all they have to do is just leave their house and go to the store and buy it, come home, mess with it, and shoot their videos. American reviewers, we don't have that luxury because we have to wait for this stuff to get to us from Japan, and that takes time. So please be patient. Please be patient and understand that the second a toy is released, it does not magically appear in my lap. I wish that was the case. Trust me, I wish that was the case. But unfortunately, no. Shipping is a thing that has to happen, and that unfortunately takes time. So, there we go. I hope we cleared that up. And I know it won't matter because I'll be explaining this to somebody in the comment sections like tomorrow when the new thing is released. When are you going to get it? When are you going to get it? Not soon. Not soon enough for you, apparently. Alright, so 9 to 9. Go around his ankles. Okay, we're doing well. We're powering through here. This is actually going quite smoothly. We know what we're doing is applying some stickers here, so it's not really much to, not much that's difficult here. But just to talk about Lupinranger versus Patranger, so far I am enjoying the show. Actually, I think it's so far quite an interesting series. It's an interesting concept of actually having two Sentai teams, you know, kind of not at war with each other, but you know, two opposing Sentai teams. And that being the premise of the show, like, I think that's really cool, because usually it's, you know, the versus movies where you will see two teams kind of opposed, and most of the time they don't even fight, which is kind of hilarious. That a lot of the versus movies, they never even actually fight. But you know, it's still cool that this whole series is kind of just one big versus movie, and I'm actually quite enjoying it. It's quite interesting. It kind of shakes things up a bit. And I like that. I like that very much. Alright, so we got that done. You just sit right there, buddy. Okay, so what are we going to do now? What do we have left? We don't have much left here. We just have his little Lupinranger symbol right there and the helmet pieces. So, okay, let's just put in his little... We'll put in his little symbol here. It's a very small sticker. But thankfully, I have these great tweezers that are great for handling these small stickers. Just put that right there on his chest. Right there on his pec. On his massively muscled pec. There we go. The figures are always way more buff than the actual actors. Like, the actors are always scrawny. Always like scrawny dudes. And they always make the figures look so jacked. Meanwhile, the actors don't look like they worked out a day in their life. There you go. There you got little Lupinranger symbol. And so now we can put on the helmet stickers. Yay! So, let's take this off. This is the bottom part of the helmet. This is the part with the mouthpiece. Little mouth plate. Okay, so let's see how we're going to work this. Put it there. Just wrap that around. Okay, alright, that went pretty smoothly. Alright. Okay, let's get that around. That around. Let's tuck that under his chin. Ah, okay, that worked out nicely. That worked out very nicely. Look at that. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. Sorry. That worked out quite well. Alright. Alrighty. And then the last sticker here. It's just the visor and forehead piece here, which looks like a top hat. I do like the suit designs for this show. I think it's pretty cool. They have like top hats on their helmets. And the Patrangers have police badges on their helmets. Like it's you know, it's kind of ridiculous, but it's clever in its own way. Sometimes there's genius in simplicity, you know? It's one thing I'm a fan of, is genius in simplicity. Sometimes you don't have to go too over the top. Sometimes if you just keep it simple, it still works just as well as if you go super elaborate or complicated. There we go. Try to smooth out the creases. I know people have told me in the past, like, you can use a Q-tip to smooth out the creases. Like, I don't have time for that, okay? I don't have time. Okay, I do have time, I just don't feel like it. I just don't feel like it. It's fine the way it is. I'm not that, I'm not that picky. I'm not that much of a perfectionist, so it doesn't matter to me, really. As long as the sticker's on, it's good. That's good enough. Good enough is good enough for me. That's all that matters. And that's it. That's all the stickers, so not a lot. And then we just plug on his cape. Just pegs right in. There you go. It's got his cape. And we are done. So get out of here. Instructions. And here we have little Lupin Redo. These are neat little figures, you know. It does suck that this is pretty much the only way to get Super Sentai figures now, because they refuse to do figure arts anymore. I think Kyoryuger was the last Sentai series to get a full run of, well, actually, they didn't even get a full run, because there were still a couple Rangers that didn't get figure arts. So yeah, Kyoryuger was the last series to get figure arts. After that, they decided to just stop doing it. I guess they weren't selling well enough, but man, sucks. But yeah, I mean, these are fine for what they are. If you actually want some action figures of the Lupinrangers and the Patrangers, they're not bad. It's getting close here, so we can get a better look at everything here. That's a big crease there. No. Okay, it does bug me a little bit, but that's fine. But, you know, it's simple. It's basic. There's not a lot to it. But, hey, it works. Got his little cape. Let's see. Head. Can rotates. Can move up and down. I don't think it's on, it doesn't feel like it's on a ball joint. I don't feel any wiggly waggly there. Arms. Can kind of do a full 360. You have to work around the shoulder pad there. You do have a bicep rotation. Slightly over 90 degrees of bend at the elbow. You do have wrist rotation. Nothing at the waist. Legs. Forward. Back. Out. Can do the full splits. You do have thigh rotation. You got a little over 90 degrees of bend at the knee. And the feet around the ball joint. Up, down. You got a lot of ankle tilt right there. Probably more than you need. And rotation. So, you know, they're fairly poseable. And get him standing. Very quick comparison. Here it is with the Yudo Shishi Red Kyuranger. See how they look together. So there you go. So that is pretty much it. So I hope you enjoyed this exciting episode of EmGo Build Stuff. And if you would like to see me do some videos of interpretive dance, hey, let me know in the comment section down below. I'll give it a shot. You know, I'll give it a shot. But anyway, I picked these up from CS Toys, but of course there are many other sites you can go to for stuff like this if you're interested, such as Hobby Link Japan, Ami, Hobby Search, Mandarake. Of course, there's always eBay and Amazon, but do be wary of their pricing. You can also check out BigBadToyStore.com for some Super Sentai toys. I'll put a link to their site in the description down below. You can also check out my Lupinranger versus Patranger and EmGo Build Stuff playlists, also linked in the description down below, so you can check that out as well. And I think that's it, so don't forget to check out EmGames, check out Lori Plan, follow me on Twitter, all of that good stuff down in the description below. And I think that's pretty much all there is to say. So, there is the Lupinranger versus Patranger, Yudo Lupin Red. And this is EmGo saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, bomb in your face.